What's up? It's Marty here. It's time for our first episode of cheap, almost free video game collecting. Here we go. So before we get started, I wanted to give a brief synopsis of what this is. So basically, instead of doing pickups video every week, what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to be showing you as I pick things up. I'm going to be showing you how much I spend on each thing, and then I'm going to be buying and selling. And I'm going to keep track of how much I've spent, how much I have, and hopefully the goal, and I've done this before so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, is I'm going to break even or make a profit while increasing the game collection. So the idea of this is to show you how to collect pretty cheaply, almost free. Alright, so with that being said, Jordan, you can roll the clip. So you can, hopefully you've cut already, but I'll send you, you know what to do. Okay, so yeah, that stuff, you can cut that out. Okay, so just go to the clip. Yeah. Okay. Garage sales today. Start off with Need for Speed Undercover. Everything here that I'm showing, got everything for $3. Not $3 each, but everything for $3. Need for Speed Undercover, probably gonna keep that one. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. Might keep it, might try to trade it and see how much it's worth, because I probably won't play it, but it is a good game, so there might be some point where I go back and play it. Far Cry 4. This was actually disc only, but I had the cover art for it for some reason. Trading that in, getting my money back. And then there's a bunch of copies of GTA 5. I wasn't paying attention, got 2 install discs and 1 play disc when I actually needed extra play discs. So now I have 2 extra install discs, but still not bad. Unfortunately, some of these are in rough condition, but GameStop will still take them. So also got Minecraft and Left 4 Dead 2, and then the 2 install discs right here. So, all that for $3. It'll be a quick turnaround. Alright, so back from Disc Replay. Got my receipt right here. Traded in just Far Cry 4. They're pretty picky about their games, so they have to be in good condition. So I only brought them Far Cry 4 and Fallout 3. Fallout 3 they'd only give me $1.50 for, so I figured I'd keep it. But I got, if you can see that, $6.75. And then I traded in something else, but unrelated to this. So, also on my way back home, stopped at another garage sale. Picked up an Atari Flashback with the 2 of the wireless controllers. Flashback 5. There's a buck. Some kid was selling it. So, don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet. Might try to sell it, might keep it, because it's just $1. But after the $6.75, that cancels out our 3. So then we were at $3.75, now we're at $2.75 after I spent $1 on the Atari stuff. So, already, day 1, we are ahead of the game. Alright, we don't have the best lighting, but quick pickups. Got all of this for a little bit under $110. I'll have the price shown for you guys. Got all of this stuff for a little bit under $110. So we got Serious Sam collection. These are all keeps, all things that I'm going to be keeping for the collection. Remember Me, Lollipop Chainsaw, Blood Bowl, Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles, Excite Bots, Darkness 2, Blood Drive, Scream Ride, Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault, MotorStorm Pacific Rift, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Also, I got Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed for the Wii U. I got Shovel Knight for the Wii U, and I got House of the Dead Overkill for the Wii, and House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returned for the Wii. Now, those are all the things that I'm keeping. And I got all of these for $2.50 each, plus tax. And it's because a Family Video was going out of business. So next up, everything that I'll be trading away, I'm getting rid of. So Scribblenauts Unlimited, Family Guy, and I checked, and GameStop will at least give me a couple bucks more than I paid for it. Lego Star Wars 3. Got a ton of games. Transformers Devastation for PS3. MX vs. ATV Reflex for the PS3. Aliens vs. Predator for the PS3. Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. Lots of Transformers. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Fight Night Champion. Resident Evil Revelations 2 for the 360. Def Jam Icon. Surprisingly, maybe get like $3 or $4 for it, but Amazing Spider-Man 2. Saw for the PS3. Captain America. Need for Speed The Run for the PS3. FIFA 16. Oh, stack of games is almost falling over. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Or Caribbean, however you want to say that. Mario and Sonic Winter Olympics, Sochi 2014. Alien Isolation for 360. Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark for the 360. Couple of repetitions, but different systems. Burnout Paradise for the 360. Alright, on to the last few. Black Ops 2 for the Wii U. Two more. Fight Night Round 4. And finally, Ghostbusters for the Wii. So all of that, I think it was a total of like 41 games for about $110, a little bit under. So obviously we're in the hole right now, but with this big stack of stuff, I think we'll be able to dig our way out of it pretty easy. Alright, we got a quick update. Traded in a bunch of those games. Got, let's see that, got $85. Traded in 16. Still got this whole stack here. So not too bad. Better than GameStop prices. Traded them into Discreet Play. They didn't want these. They were a little too scratched up for them. Hopefully GameStop won't agree with them. But $85, not too bad. Because looking at that overall, $25 for the other 16 games that I'm keeping, which isn't a bad deal. Also, on my way home from work, stopped at Goodwill, picked up NES Zapper. Seems to be in pretty good condition. Haven't tested it out yet, but it's only 99 cents. So, figured I'd pick it up. So, we gained 85, lost 99 cents plus tax. So, doing pretty well. Still in the negatives, but we got a lot of stuff to sell still, and we'll get out of it pretty quickly. On to the next deal. Alright, we got another quick pickup. Surprisingly all in good condition, and this came from Goodwill auction. I got it for the bare minimum, $5 plus $2 handling fee, plus tax because I picked it up myself. Again, everything's in good condition. I'm probably going to keep the GameCube games, get rid of the rest. Was originally going to trade in or try to sell the Shrek, because I guess it goes for like $20 online, 15, 20. So that would have got me my money back. But I played around with it, and it's like a Mario Party clone, and it actually seems pretty decent. So gonna keep those two. Again, I have Metroid Prime also, but I didn't have the bonus disc, so I'll just keep that because it's not gonna get me much money selling it anyway. So just another quick pickup. Alright, so we are back. Went to Minnesota, visited some family, picked up a ton of games. I believe one of them's a gift, or two of them are technically gifts, but spent about $260 on all this. Should easily be able to get that back. So let's start off with the keeps. So right here we have Die Hard Trilogy 2, Harvest Moon Back to Nature. That is just the case. I got that for free. For Honor, $5. The Illusion of Gaia, $10. Tales of Hearts R, around $18. Aladdin for $1. The Suffering for $2. Alice for $3 or $4. Twisted Metal for about $3. Gradius was a gift. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, $5 plus tax. Burnout Dominator, $1. And Naruto Umizaki Chronicles, $1. Another gift, A Bug's Life. Now it's kind of stupid, because why the heck would I want this game? But it was the first game that I beat, so happy to have that. Nice thing to display and remind me of the good old days. This isn't to keep, I just have it over here because I got to take the sticker off, but Wii Sports Club, Resident Evil, Dungeons & Dragons Heroes, Contra, Shattered Soldier, and God of War Origins Collection. So those are all the keeps. And everything over here, well, still debating whether I want to keep Bully or not. Everything over here, getting rid of. Most of it is, well, it's all either pawn shops or family video stuff. So these are all the doubles. We got Blitz the League 2, Sims 3, sorry for that glare, and Zoo Tycoon. So we got 2 copies of all those. Pikmin, Black Ops 2, Toy Story 3, Ghostbusters, SpongeBob, and of course My Little Pony Pinkie Pie. Got Rapid Fire here. Again, the majority of these games I got for, well, all of them I got for $7 plus tax or under. And GameStop will give me more than that for each of them. Still can't trade into GameStop, but we'll be able to soon. Then we have these over here. And the others are coming. So, again, spent about $260. Gonna be keeping all that stuff. Gonna be selling this, and I should be able to easily get my money back. Also, forgot to mention, I did pick up 2 TI-83 Plus calculators. One was for $1, the other one was for $5. We'll flip those. First time buying anything not video game related, so I probably won't do much more of that, but it's something that I'll pretty easily add some dollars that we might need. So that's everything I picked up in Minnesota. I'll have the exact total of where we're at on the screen. Don't know off the top of my head. I think we're negative like 280 something, but we'll dig out of it as soon as we can trade back into GameStop. So that's all we got for now. Alright, so we got some quick pickups, birthday pickups. So I got, I can't remember if I said this, but I got a $40 GameStop gift card. I got $25 cash to spend, and then my girlfriend took me out, and she just bought me a bunch of games. So I still have like $24, but let's get into it. So for the GameStop stuff, they had the buy 2 get 1. I got Yakuza 0. This one was free. I got Tales of Zestiria and Shadow of the Colossus. So those were all for $40, plus like $107. So I just took that out of the extra cash that I had for my birthday. So I got a little bit less than $24 now to spend on that stuff, and I didn't want to just add it to the total. I feel like that's cheating a little bit, so those are just kind of extras, things that aren't necessarily included, but they're things I didn't have to pay for technically. So basically a bunch of JRPGs, but they're pretty cheap. Most of them are going for like 15 to 20 online, so figured now would be a great time to get them. They're in insanely good condition. So that's awesome. New games. Somebody brought a bunch of new PS2 games. So these were supposedly basically brand new when they got them. Most of them were, and they were $8 each, except for, let's see, where is it? So these were all $8, except for Suikoden Tactics, which was 5. And these ones that were 8, it was buy 5, get 1, so one of them was free. We got Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Radiata Stories. Xenosaga Episode 2. I already got Episode 1. Shining Force Neo. Neo Contra. This one was one that wasn't new when they got it, and then Shining Tears. But that's all we got right now. Still got to sell a bunch of stuff. I'll probably be coming back with some information on how much I got selling stuff at Disc Replay. Alright, we got another Facebook find here. All of this was $40. So first off, got 2DS. This is actually in better condition than the one I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this one and sell the other one. So that's maybe cheating a little bit, but in the end I'd probably get less money for the other one than this. So came with 2 cases, so a Zelda case, and then under all of this stuff is like a regular 3DS case. Not super exciting, so don't need to show it, probably not going to sell it. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, and it came with all these games. So we got Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, Final Fantasy 3, Crosswords Plus, Mario Party DS, Star Wars Angry Birds, Devil Survivor 2, Record Breaker, and then not sure what to call that, Final Fantasy Curtain Call Theatrhythm, or however you pronounce that. So I'm going to be keeping almost everything, going to be selling Star Wars, Mario Party, and see what I can get for this. I might sell this with the 3DS, but I'm going to keep all the Final Fantasies and the Devil Survivor. So all of that stuff for $40. Should be able to get most of my money back. I might lose out on like $10, but all those things for $10 is a pretty good deal. So that's where we're at now. Also, update on selling things. I sold a bunch of games to Disc Replay and made $96.75. So we're still overall about $240 something in the hole, $230 something in the hole. But we still have a ton of games, all of this stuff now to trade. So we're still gonna be able to dig out of it. It'll just take a little while until we can trade into GameStop again. So that's what we got for now. Alright, so we traded in the extra DS stuff. We traded in Mario Party DS, Picross 3D, whatever that was, and then Angry Birds. Got about $18 in credit at Disc Replay, and spent about 17 on that, about 17 of the credit on these games right here. So we got Barbarian for $4. Not really sure. Looks kind of like a Gauntlet type game, but it also has like 4-player multiplayer, like Power Stone style. But I tried that and it wasn't that interesting. We got Guilty Gear Isuka, another one for $4. Basically your typical fighting game. I played it. It was actually really fun. It's got a 2-player mode, which is kind of looks like a beat 'em up at least. So that'll be interesting to try out. For $4, that was pretty good. And then Bloody Roar 3 for $8. Another fighting game, 3D fighter, where you can transform into different animals based on your character. And that one also seemed pretty cool. So these ones were a good deal. Barbarian, maybe not so much, but I didn't have any use for the other games. I already had Mario Party DS, so to me it was a good trade. Maybe overall it's not, but to me it seemed like a good idea. So, and we still have about 104, I believe, in credit at Disc Replay, so that'll probably go up at some point, but that's what we got right now. Alright, so we went shopping again today. The first thing that I picked up, these ended up being gifts. Girlfriend ended up buying them for me since it was only $7, but we got Pong, The Next Level for $2. And then over here, F-Zero, which was actually $5. It had a bunch of marker and pen on it, but I was able to get that off. So label's a little damaged, but overall not too bad for $5. Picked up some PS2 games. Picked up all this stuff for $15, so it was about $1 for each PS2 game, and like $2 for each of the DS games, plus tax, so a little bit more than that. And none of them were amazing titles. So we have Legion, The Legend of Excalibur, Blowout, which looks kind of like a side-scrolling action platformer, Shinobi, Arc the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits, Vex, Winback 2, Automodelista. I wanted this just because I heard so many negative things about it. I wanted to try it out. Played it for a little while. And the controls aren't horrible. I think it almost just adds a challenge to it when you're turning, but it is pretty punishing when you mess up. Ready to Rumble Boxing 2, Hypersonic Extreme, and then finally Resident Evil Outbreak. Now, kind of fortunately, kind of unfortunately, it is the File 2 disc, if you can see that there. Which means this is not complete. Incorrect case, but that disc will sell for about $15 on eBay, so once I get rid of all the scratches so it looks like it's in good condition, it does play, then I can get most of my money back. And then we have Squishy Tank. This one sounded funny, so I wanted to get it. Looks like a puzzler, kind of like Collapse, where you just click or touch on groups of colors and then they pop and you get points for them or something like that. And then Rhythm Heaven. This is probably the best deal. This goes for like $10 to $15. Got it complete for $2. So that's what we got for today. We got about a week left until we wrap up pickups for the month. So probably going to start slowing down. Might not see anything. This might be the last thing. I guess we'll see. Just kidding. Got some other pickups from Family Video that I forgot to mention. Wii Sports Club, got that for $10. These ones were all $7 each, so it ended up being like $33.16 for everything. Toy Story 3, SpongeBob Hero Pants, and Rayman Legends. So the three of these at GameStop should get me like $35, so that'll get me all my money back. And then this I can probably get $25 to $30 on it on eBay, so good deal, making some money, so we can buy more games. Alright, so another quick pickup. All this for $6. We got Black Ops 2. Gonna get rid of that one. It's not in great condition, but I'll still get a couple bucks for it. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Halo 5. And a game I've been looking for a while, for PS4, but got it for Xbox One. Gonna be needing to get Xbox One then, is Dark Souls 3. So all those for $6, pretty good deal. The Xbox One game's good condition, the other two not so much, but looks like they, at least the Mortal Kombat should play, so pretty good deal. Got a quick pickup here, PS4 controller, crystal white or clear, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little grip here too. It's not like the grip's hiding anything. It's in pretty good condition, except there is a crack right between it. So you can kind of, when you're playing it, you can kind of twist it back and forth and it doesn't feel very good. Also, this button seems different. I'm not sure if it actually is different because both of the other controllers I have are updated, but $10, really not a bad deal, but I'm probably not going to keep it because didn't realize that it had that crack down the middle. You probably can't even see it, but it's right there. So I should be able to get my money back, maybe make a couple bucks on it, but overall it wasn't worth what I wanted to do or worth the effort I put into it, but sometimes you win some, sometimes you break even, sometimes you lose some. So here we're probably going to break even or so, but overall, not the worst thing in the world. Alright, so that's basically everything for this month. I have a quick update on a couple of things. So with the leftover birthday money, the like $24, there's probably 23 and some change. I spent $23. I've been wanting this game for a long time, found it for $23 on eBay. Not a great deal, but Panzer Dragoon, Orta for the Xbox. been playing it a lot. It's been awesome. So that's the only other thing I picked up. Do have a couple updates about selling things. So I sold that 2DS. I got $40 for it, which is what I paid for the whole lot. So I made the $18 or whatever in credit and got all those free games. So that was awesome. I also sold one of the calculators on eBay. I'll have the information somewhere on how much I got for it. I think it was like 20, 22. So made a bit of a profit on that. Still have another one to sell. So we'll see how that goes. I also got rid of that controller that I spent $10 on. Unfortunately, I only sold it for $10, but I figured it was better to break even than to take a loss on it. And I mean, I spent maybe $1 of gas to pick it up, which is annoying, but in the end I did get this little rubber thingy. So don't really care about this, but it wasn't gonna add any value to the controller, so have that. I guess I spent $1 on it, kind of. Probably not gonna use it, might get rid of it somewhere, might eventually sell it at some point somehow, but we'll see. So that's where we're at. I think we're at $230 some in the hole. But that being said, cut to the next clip, Jordan. Alright. Now to make that next clip. Where is the stuff? Oh, well, here. So we might still be in the hole, but we still got 40 games to sell. Things that aren't here, we still have a calculator, and we still have 2 Wii U Sports Clubs. Those alone should get me probably like $85, and then the rest of this on these, we're going to be able to do it. So hopefully in the next video, I'll be able to trade stuff into GameStop again. I will be off my trading hold, and then we can get back into it, get all our cash back, and keep on doing what we're doing. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned till next time. Oh, and keep a lookout for some collecting tip videos. I'll be doing those every week. Those will be happening between these episodes. So once again, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.